Are you a park skater? Do you want to learn how to install your CIB slide blocks and roller skates? Well, this is for you. Hey there, I'm A-Double-Dubs and welcome to my channel, Skate Shit. Today is a tutorial and I'm going to show you how to install your CIB slide blocks on your Moxi Lollys. On your Moxi Lollys. They go on your skate, not like that, but they go on your skate and it makes it a lot easier to be able to like slide on the coping or, you know, other things like rails. Originally I had my blocks on my Beach Buddies, and as you can see, these things have gone through some things. They have seen a lot in life, and I figured, okay, I got a new pair of skates. I'm going to upgrade these and move my blocks over to my Lollys. A lot of other skaters I've met use Lollys or like the jacks for park skating, and I have a pair of park skates themselves. I could use a pair of Chaya skates for the park, but you can never have too many skates dedicated to one thing. So yes, I actually plan on having like a bunch of different park skates, and it's great. It's a great hobby, but it's also very expensive. So we're gonna get into it. I gotta change my camera setup. Be back in a flash.
Okay, so to get started, we're gonna need a few things. First off, we're gonna need our skates with the plates attached. Then we need our skate tool. I'm telling you, this is the most versatile tool you will ever have for your skates, honestly. And you really only need the 1/2-inch socket for this one, and that'll get you set for the slide blocks and the skates. Now, for the important part, we need our slide blocks. Specifically, I have the CIB slide blocks, and if they are fresh out of the box, I don't think they become like, did y'all just see that? Yeah, so if they're not pre-assembled, they're very easy to put together, and CIB actually has like a diagram on their website, which is very useful to know which order to install these on. But yeah, once you have them all together, you'll be good to go. And then I just have an extra pair of wheels because I'll be changing my gummies to a pair of Fun Days. So the slide blocks actually go at like the base of your plate, and in order to get access to that, we're going to have to remove quite a few things, and using our skate tool, which is literally the only thing we need, we're going to remove all of the wheels, and then we'll go from there. So I'm just going to do that real quick, and then I'll get back to you all. As you can see, the wheels are removed, so now we just need to remove our hardware in order to get our slide blocks on. So you see here that we need to remove our 1/2-inch axle nut, kingpin nut, and we have 2 of them, so that's that one and that one here. And we're going to use our skate tool, and I'm just going to do that really quick. But yeah, that's exactly what you would want to do, is remove those axle nuts first. Or kingpin nuts. Okay, once you have that part done, you want to be really careful with this next part. I'm actually just removing all of the hardware from my kingpin in the exact order that I'm taking them off. That's very important because we're going to need to put them right back on. Yeah, so same thing for the next one. I'm just going to remove all of the hardware really quick. I just sped it up really fast just because I figured you saw the first one, so I just sped this one up like into oblivion. But yeah, I'm just taking them off again in the same order that they are on the kingpin. And with the cushions, just pay attention to the ends. Some of them have different ends, so put them in the right direction. And now our kingpins are fully exposed, and we are ready to put our slide blocks onto them. And when you install the block, just make sure the CIB logo faces outward on the skate. So this is my right boot. I want to make sure that my CIB logo again is facing the outside. That's how you know that you are using the correct block for which skate. And it just sits on there just like that. You slide it onto the kingpins, and you want to, I usually just slip my fingers in between, wait, that sounds really dirty. Sorry, slip my hands in between the plates and hold my thumb on the block just to secure it. So once we get started with that, you want to make sure that the bottom retainer is not put back onto the kingpins, because the adapter on the slide box pretty much takes that space. So you can take those off, leave them to the side. The bottom retainers only, leave those out. Now the rest of the hardware is exactly what we're going to put right back onto our kingpins in the exact, well, the reverse order of what you took them off on. So yeah. Now that was just our bottom cushion. Now we're going to do our trucks. Just make sure you put them on in the right direction. And sometimes it's a little tricky because you really want to make sure that cushion fits down into that like groove or kind of like pot on the trucks, just to make sure you're installing them properly. And I was just making sure that I was doing that right, because I've done it wrong in the past, and yeah, I'm not trying to make that mistake again. And once you have that secure, you can, oh my God, I can't believe I just did that. Once you have that secure, you can add on your top cushion. Just make sure again it fits into the groove. And now we want to add the top retainer. We left off the bottom retainer, but we do want to keep that top retainer there. And then just taking our kingpin nut, I just give it a few twists. I don't need to tighten it all the way right now, but you can using your skate tool. And I'm just going to give it a quick few turns just to have it secured a little bit before I get started on the next side. But yeah, you can see that I'm just like pulling it down just to see and make sure that once I put everything on there, it's going to fit properly. So as you can see, I did finish adding back the hardware to the other side, and now I'm just tightening those kingpin nuts to make sure my plate and my hardware is secure. And that's it. Like, your block is installed. Super easy. I just wiggle it a little, make sure it's tight and secure. Also make sure there are no gaps in your cushions. Make sure those are sitting in the trucks properly, and it looks good. Again, I changed my gummy wheels to my Fun Days because I can't stand the gummy wheels. But yeah, so just put your wheels back on, put on your axle nuts and everything, make sure those spin properly fine. Now that that's done, it looks great. You did it. Congratulations. One skate down, the next one to go. So go ahead and do that second skate, and I will meet you at the finish line. Okay. Whew. Now that that's done, you are all set, and your slide blocks, ooh yeah, are installed. Like, you should be so happy because you are ready to get going and sliding.
All right, so that was super easy, right? Installing the slide blocks are really simple. All you need is the one tool, and then boom, like, they're on. So now that our blocks are installed, there's literally only one thing to do. Try them out! Yeah! Yeah! Why do I feel like this is gonna go horribly? I feel like this is, okay. Do what you're comfortable with, but so that was how to install your CIB slide block onto a pair of Moxi Lolly roller skates. This is applicable to other skates. Just make sure you check out that CIB sizing chart and installation guide that I mentioned before. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you want to see more skate shit from me, you can go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, or follow me on Instagram. But I am A-Dub on Dubs. I will see you all in the next video. I hope you get to go out sliding on some coping or some rails today because, well, I don't know about y'all, but it's some pretty nice weather out here we've been having. But I will see you on the next video. Okay, take care. Bye.
Yeah. Oh, that hurt my back.